In this episode, we'll take a look at the most evil doppelganger in all of Eternia. That's right, Faker. So, stick around. Dorks and Dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name's Rob, and in this episode we will be unboxing, playing with, and taking a look at Masters of the Universe Origins Faker. Now, when I was gifted that awesome Fisto figure from John, the dude from Wales who is an awesome friend of the channel, that was the most recent Masters of the Universe figure that I had even seen in person. It's been a massive dry spell in my area, other than that Skeletor Trapjaw 2-pack, which I'm not really interested in at Target. Yeah, it's been a dry spell. So I was blown away to go to my local Walmart and see Faker on the shelf. There's also a second figure that I really wanted there, and we will be unboxing and taking a look at him a little bit later. But this episode is all about the boy in blue, Faker. So, without further ado, let's dive in and take a look. Here we go! Okay, here we go. Masters of the Universe Origins Faker. Evil robot of Skeletor. New for 21. And like I pointed out, and it's great to see it, that they still include these, that Fisto figure that I opened up from that awesome dude John from Wales did not have this on the packaging. So I guess in European markets maybe they're not including that. But they still had the retro play thing on there. Look at this. How close can you get to the original without being the original? Let's take a look at the back, the awesome artwork here. Look at that, he's getting ready to take on Ram Man and Manny Faces. Now is this... I guess this is showing, hey, in a shadow, I look just like He-Man, but I'm not, suckers! I guess that's what it shows. But he is a robotic replica Faker, lures the heroes of Eternia into deadly traps. So yes, I guess that is what it's showing. And of course the wave, you got He-Man, Faker, Skeletor, Fisto, awesome, Evil Lyn, and Merman. Yeah, gotta get me a merman. Maybe I do, we'll have to see. But anyway, let's crack this guy open and take a look at him. And again, I'm sorry for the glare, but he will be out of this package in a minute, so it won't matter. Look at that. There we go. So we got the modular instructions, which I always find cool. The same comic that we got with Fisto, which makes sense. And Faker himself. Put this over here. As you can see, I have a pile of trash already. So, because I'm doing a whole bunch of unboxings all at once. Because it's fun. Kind of needed it this weekend. So, sorry for the noise. Oh, he's lashed in there. I always forget about that. There we go. Yeah, break those chains, my man. And we have his orange power sword here. Taped in. Sorry for the noise. That's negative ASMR or whatever the heck it's called. Get a little bit closer here. get his sword out, and then we'll take a look at him. Man, this thing's tied up like Fort Knox. Oh, come on already. There we go. Let's get it out the old-fashioned way here. I love this. It's the full power sword too, which I heard the new He-Man figures are coming like this, not the half sword like they originally did. So it would be cool to get a hold of one of those, but I dig the one that comes with He-Man because it takes me back to when I was a kid, when it was a half sword. Okay, here we go. First things first, this head sculpt is like OG He-Man. I wish the He-Man figure came with this mold. Again, I think the newer versions come with that mold, but I couldn't wait for that. I had to get one right off the gate, and it has the different head mold. But this one, I mean, how close can you get to the original without being the original? This is amazing. Same attachments here to the armor piece. Now the hair looks like it is a whole separate piece. That's different. The original was painted, of course, but this looks like it's molded on there, that they just put it on there, glue it, or what have you. So that's kind of neat. Makes it much more vibrant looking. Does not have the power punch feature. I mean, manually it does. Boom, boom, suckers. And let's pop this off and take a look at his machinery, his robot piece, if you will. Look at that. That's actually printed on there. It's not a sticker. That's amazing. That was the worst thing about the original. The sticker would come up, get dirt in it or whatever from playing, and then eventually fall off. Now it's screen printed on there, and it looks awesome. But there's a part of me that says they should have spaced out these reel-to-reels to cover the nips. But this is awesome. Just great. They did a great job. There we go. 2020 Mattel. Of course, the articulation is awesome in these. And Faker, I mean, even though this is a brand new figure, it really, I mean, the nostalgia just is flowing back. Because this is one I actually had growing up, and I loved it. I mean, simply put, it's just a repaint of He-Man. But for some reason, I just really dug him. I mean, it was like something new and exciting when he came out. And back then, and I've talked about this before, at least me, I didn't know what new toys were out there. My parents did all the shopping most of the time until I was a little bit older, and I went with them. But they did all the shopping, and when things like this would pop up, like on Christmas morning, I had no idea it existed. So it was like mind-blowing. Like, what is this robotic He-Man? Oh my God. And of course, he never was featured in the cartoon, for the most part. Not in this incarnation. I think there was a robotic version of him, or a robotic version of He-Man, kind of, sort of, but not this Faker. But yeah, I mean, this takes me back. I love Mattel for that. They blend modern with retro so well.
I mean, Hasbro is doing a pretty good job in modernizing while still holding some things true to their G.I. Joe figures, but this is something special. So, thumbs up. Thank you, Faker. He says thumbs up too. Great addition to the collection. High five. Anyway, I don't think I have a lot more to say about this. I mean, I'm just very happy with it. Oh, here I am forgetting. Put the sword in his hand. Jeez. I love this new sculpting of the sword. Very chunky. I like it. The other one, with it being a half sword, is kind of flimsy. This is nice and solid, chunky. I like it. Got to get one for He-Man eventually. But yeah, great figure, great job, Mattel. Very happy. So, oh, and I didn't point out, I'm wearing a Santa hat because this will drop in December, and even though it's not Christmas, we'll make it Christmas because toys are awesome, and Santa brings toys, and that's Christmassy. So, Merry Christmas. Anyway, back to me.
Okay, back to me. You know what? I applaud Mattel. They are geniuses when it comes to balancing the whole modern action figure dynamic with the posability and just sculpting with the nostalgia of the originals. I mean, other than them being a little bit bigger and the joints being visible, the Origins figures are so close to the originals that it's mind-blowing. And even though this figure is brand spanking new, it still makes my heart feel good with the nostalgia I feel of when I opened up my original one Christmas morning. And for some reason, I've always been a fan of Faker. I don't know why. There's just something about him that just has always appealed to me. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just a repaint of He-Man with repaint pieces from Skeletor. Yeah, I mean, nothing truly innovative about it, but for some reason it just captivated my imagination as a kid, and I loved it. So it's really great to have it back in my collection, and I don't feel like I need to run out there and buy the original to feel that same magic with this figure. So again, I applaud Mattel for what they're doing with the Origins line. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this episode or any of the ones that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky!